What's up guys, welcome back to the Phono Guy, and in this video I am going to talk about top 25 tips and tricks for A6 2K18. And you can see the device is in my hands, and we have already posted a lot of videos on this device, the gaming review and unboxing, and I will be continuously posting other videos, and I have also posted a few of the speed tests for this device. But right now I am concerned with the tips and tricks of this device, and I just want to cover a few of the features which have come in the experience version 9, which are latest, which were not present in experience version 8, or you can say the experience version 7. So there are some great new features which I just want to mention, and actually I will be just discussing the older features too, to make this video longer and let those people know who are new to these devices, those who don't know the features of these devices. So without any further ado, let's get started, and starting with the very first, which is just usual steps which we go for. And you can see, just tap on the screen, and starting with the wallpapers, there is nothing new. We have wallpapers here, and you can just go into the settings, and we have different settings. I just don't want to make mention. You can just choose wallpapers, themes, and even widgets you can select. I am concerned with this home screen settings. So first of all, you can just change the layout. You can set the home and app screens, and only the home screen only. So just apply this one. So what happens, you just have this feature. You can see right now you just have the home screen. All the apps are on the home screen. You do not have this app switcher. So you have this feature to lock the app switcher. If you just want to choose the apps to just apply this is a new feature which was not present in experience version 8. You can see the apps will come back. So that's one great feature. So next up, you can change the styles of the grid. You can put it 4x5, 4x6. The usual is 4x6, so we have put the 4x6, which means the 4 in the rows and 6 applications in the columns. So that's it. And next up, you have this app icon badges, which just show on the top when you have any kind of notifications. If you just want to turn them on, they will just show. If I have any applications showing the badges, usually they appear on these applications, Facebook and YouTube. When we have notifications, the badges will appear here, and you can make them show, and even you can hide them if you do not want to show them. So you just have this feature, which is a quick open notification panel. If you just turn on this feature and you just swipe from here, you can see the notification panel comes down. You just don't have to go to the top to bring it down. Just swipe from here, it will just come down. Just swipe from here down, and it will come down, and swipe back, it goes back. So that's a cool feature to use. You can enable it in the home screen settings. So these were few of the things which I just wanted to make mention. And even the thing which is very important, many people don't know this, that we can hide applications here. If you just want to hide any application, for example, I just want to hide Asphalt 8, just apply this, and if I go back, I will not find the Asphalt 8 anymore, and it is actually in the hidden applications. So make it appear on the screen, again go in the hidden applications and just unmark it, and the application will come back. And let me just show you, can see the Asphalt 8 has come back. Another thing which I just want to make mention is that on these home screen keys right now, if you just press this one and just go into the settings, so we have two different options now, the thumbnail option, and even we can just view it in the list kind of option. You can see I just press it and it goes back into the list view to make it shorter and easier to just remove the applications. So this is a cool new feature to use. And if you go further into the settings, we have this multi-window option, which I will just make a mention later on. So these were few of the tips and tricks, and if you just swipe from here, the Bixby comes. This is not a big deal, everybody I think knows this. So these are few of the things which are present on the home screen. Now let's move to the settings and check out all the new features which are present in the settings now. Right now we are in the settings, and starting from the very top on the right side of the top corner, we have this feature where we will just put the Samsung accounts and all the features which are present in the Samsung we can use, and you just put your accounts and all these features will be enabled. And now if you are finding for some kind of a specific thing which is actually hidden inside of the settings. Just tap it here and everything in the settings, for example, I just tap here, everything which has an A will appear here and I can choose. And if you know the name, for example, I just use this Bluetooth and the Bluetooth will just appear. If I do not want to go into the settings, I can just make use of this search bar. So this is a cool new feature. So starting with the very first one, which is display, my favorite feature, and we have this auto brightness feature right now, and the blue filter, everybody knows it. Let's go into the blue filter and turn it off, and you can even turn it for a schedule. For example, if you just want to set it for the sunrise or custom schedule, you just want to put a specific time period, you can just put it here, and you can also put the end time and it will just end at that time, and it will actually turn on automatically and turn on the blue filter. So you can turn these features simultaneously, and even you can just turn it only for turn it now. So this is a cool feature to use to remove the strain from your eyes, the blue filter. So next up we have this full screen apps. So many applications will actually not support the full screen, and it is actually 18:9 aspect ratio, and many applications fail to support this. I can just force these applications to support the 18:9 aspect ratio by just coming in the full screen apps, and those applications which are not supporting it, I just have to confirm it and move this toggle to the right, and it will just make those applications work in 18:9. Let me show you the pinout, and you can see pinout usually plays in 16:9 aspect ratio. Right now you can see it is playing in 18:9 aspect ratio. So that is a cool new feature which is added by Samsung. It is present under the display and in the full screen apps. So let's now move to the status bar, and we have this show battery percentage. You can hide it and even you can show it. So you can even show the notifications in show the recent notifications only. It will just show you 3 notifications, not more than 3 if you just turn on, and if you just turn off, it will show them show all of them. So this is a cool new feature. So moving next, we have the navigation bar. So now in the mid-range devices too, we have this feature, and previously it was just present in Samsung Galaxy S8 and S9 Plus, but now this feature is also coming in the mid-range devices. That is a great new feature. You can see I can change the color of the navigation bar. You can see the colors are actually changing. So I can even show and hide the navigation bar, and you can see I just this is a button. If I just turn on this feature, the button comes here. When I just double tap this button, the navigation bar will hide. So I just have to swipe up and it will come back, and double tap, it will just go away. So that is a cool new trick which is added in the mid-range devices to use this navigation bar this way. So I can also now change the layout. We have 2 different layouts now. You can see the multitasking goes here and the back keys go there. So normally Samsung works this way, so we will just keep it this way. So these are new features which are present in the navigation bar section, which you can just make use of. So next up, I just want to go into the font and screen zoom, and you can see it just shows me that how much screen zoom I need. You can see I can increase it at 3 different levels, and the font size I can make tiny and huge. So this is a cool trick to use. And I can use new fonts, and I have few other fonts. It will just show me here. So let's just put it at the default. I just wanted to make a mention of these things which are actually very useful to use, and I have already mentioned all of the things in the home screen layouts. So there are not many other important features. The block the accidental touches. You can just block them whenever the phone is in your bag. It actually opens the application and dials a number accidentally. This will just block these accidental touches. So these are all the features which are present under the display. So now let's move to some other features in the settings. So guys, next up I just want to make mention of a new feature which is present in the sounds and vibration, which is use volume keys for media. Previously it was just being used for the ringtones, but now if you just turn this feature on, you can use it for the media. For example, if you're on the YouTube and you're playing background music, you can just use the volume keys to increase the sound. So this is a cool new feature while using the systems. So now let's simply move to the advanced features. Here we have a lot of features which I just want to make mention. So let's just go into the games, and I just want to show you this is the game launcher which is turned on, and whenever I will be playing a game, for example I just start this game, and let me just show you the game launcher actually should appear on the sides, which I can make use to increase the performance of the device while playing the games. We have the game launcher here, so I can just adjust the things. You can see there are a lot of features which I can use. You can see normal performance, it is set now, so we can actually increase the performance, and you can discover more games. If I just go into the settings, and you can see it is showing me the game launcher settings, and you can turn to the normal performance, or we have this power saving mode, and you can mute and you can just unmute. So these are few features which this game launcher uses. If I just show you, if this is appearing, this is not appearing here, it is actually hidden. So this is a cool feature to increase the performance of the device while playing the games. So now let's move next. We have the advanced features, and we have the one-handed mode. Let's just turn it on and go into this, and if I just swipe up diagonally from here, you can see I have turned this feature on. Let me just go back, and you can see it goes to the smaller screen, which I can just shoot my device with just one hand. I can move it to this side, and I can either move it to this side, and if I just go into the settings, and it goes back to the normal. So that is a cool handy feature to use for one-handed operation. And even I can just tap the home button 3 times for this feature, and I can just put the gestures if I want a gesture. So next up we have the fingerprint gestures. So let me just show you how it works. So when I have turned on this feature, the fingerprint gestures, I just swipe down from this fingerprint button. You can see right now I'm just swiping down, the control panel will just come down. And let me just show you, the notification panel comes down and it goes back when I swipe up. You can see if I swipe down, it comes down, and if I swipe up, it goes back. So that is a cool feature to use if you just want to implement it in your device. Right now I'm just turning it off. And quick launch camera, and you can just press the power keys twice. You can see I have just turned this feature on, and right now we are into the camera very quickly. So that is a cool feature to use if you just want to enable it. So in advanced features, actually we have some advanced features to use. And next up is the multi-window, which I just mentioned that I will just let you guys know about this feature. So how to use the multi-windows, use the recent tabs, and I am just turning this feature on. So you can see we have the split screen view and the snap window. I will just make mention of both of these. Just go into this, and with the first application is here, and you can see the next application. When I just press this button, I can keep the camera here. You can clearly see I can make use of these features. This is very great to use. So I can just remove it from here. What is the snap window? So if I just, you can see I just press this button, and it will just take a snap of a selected portion which I just want to make a snap. And I can actually I just played a game, so let me just show you. And if I just open the settings and keep pressing this button, it just snaps, and the next application will actually come here. For example, I just open a camera here. So we have quite a different features to use. Now I can even increase the size of this window. You can see I can just increase the size of the upper window, and I can just decrease the size by being in the snap window view. So that is a cool new feature to use. Let's just go again in the advanced features. You can see right now we have many other features which are actually present from quite a long time in the Samsung devices. So next up, which I want to make mention, is the dual messenger. So what it does, when you have applications like Facebook and for example YouTube and WhatsApp. Right now I just have Facebook. I just turn this feature on, and it will install another Facebook application. I will just show you in a moment. Let's just install it, and it is turning on the dual messenger. It will give me 2 Facebook applications to use, one with the previous account, and one application will be with no account, where I can just put another account. You can see clearly that right now we have this Facebook and we have another Facebook, and in this Facebook I am running an account. So let's just move to this Facebook. You can see there is no account. I just have to put an account to just use this Facebook. So that is a cool, great feature Samsung has added. It is present under the advanced features. In the dual messenger, you can just turn it off, simply disable, and that Facebook will just go away. So this was a cool feature to use, and there are many other features which you can just check out. These are just simple features, not very difficult to use. So next up, I just want to go into the lock screen, and I want to make mention of different things, which is the screen lock type, and we have the pattern enabled, we have the face unlock, we have the fingerprint scanner, all the features enabled on this device. And next up we have this clock style, and you can see we have different clock styles which I can use. Previously this feature was not available, and many people will not know about this feature. You can see, and I can even choose different colors for the clock. You can see the colors are changing if I just apply it, and let me just show you how it looks on the screen. And you can see the clock style has actually changed. So that is a cool, great feature to use. So go into the lock screen and choose your own clock styles. So next up we have the face widgets, which I can actually add on the lock screen too. So I can reorder them if I just want to choose them in my own way, and I can turn them on. So how to use them? Let's go back and just go into the lock screen and just swipe from here. You have your face widgets here. So that is a great new trick to just make more use of your lock screen. So we can even put our contact information. For example, I just put my name and it will appear there on the lock screen. You can see my name is just coming here. So you can also make use of this feature. And next up we have similar features, and you can also remove these from here if you just want to put something of your own choice. If you just want to put this game and I just want to put contacts here, they will just appear on the lock screen my own way. You can see the game is here and the contacts are here. So these are some great features in the lock screen which I just wanted to make mention. And next up I just want to make mention of a small thing, which is just go into the about phone and edit here. You can just put your own name on the device. For example, I just want to put my name and my name will just appear, and you can whatever name you just want to put on the device, it will just come here. So you can see if I just put it, and the phono guy is actually appearing here. So these were just few of the features which I just showed you on Samsung Galaxy A6 2K18, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then give this video a thumbs up, and up till next video, bye bye and peace.